All right, welcome back to Honey Ridge Farm. I'm Troy, and today is May 31st. We pulled honey yesterday. It's supposed to start raining again tomorrow. We've had about 5 days of sun. Bees still ain't putting in much, but what they had on there I went ahead and took off, and the boxes I left are either half full or empty. And we'll go ahead and see if they'll fill that up. I think we got another flow coming. I know a lot of people in the area. We're in Kentucky, kind of north central Kentucky, I guess, close to Louisville, Kentucky. And a lot of people in the area have already started treating for mites and doing stuff that you would do once the dearth hits. But I don't think we're done yet. The last 2 years they'll have a dearth in May for some reason, which is odd. And then they'll start putting honey back in June. So I'm expecting that to hit. I've made room in the colonies. The colonies splits haven't built up the way I expected them to, but I think if we get a flow, they'll start building up a whole lot better. So we're going to get in. A couple of these supers have brood in them. So whenever I have brood in a super, I shake them all down the bottom, put a queen excluder over, and then they have no choice when that brood hatches out to fill that back up with honey. So I'm anticipating a June crop, and I'm anticipating them putting that June crop in the super that's filled with brood right now. So we'll see how it works, but I'll show you what we got. All right, on this one we got marked on here. We pulled one super yesterday, and this super has brood in it, so I know what's going on. And we'll see about shaking these down. I should have a queen excluder, hopefully out here somewhere. I can put them in. There's a lot of honey in this one. Give me a box, put these frames in. Smoke them till their eyes water. Let's see what we got. I know I found brood in it yesterday, but they might not have as much brood as I thought. Yeah, there's a cat frame of brood right next to it. And this one has eggs and larvae. Some cat brood there. I've had trouble this year getting them to go to the outside. I think I might be putting them on too soon. But they're kind of stovepiping on me and going up the center and not filling up the outside. This one's got all of them full, except for one over here. I don't guess they're doing too bad. Get a box to shake them down into. Easy on the hands. There's a dearth right now, so even though it's sunny, the bees are not in a good mood because there's not anything to collect. So it probably means I'm gonna have to put gloves on. Of course, that's a shallow box I'm trying to put them into, and they're coming out of a medium. See if I can find another one. Another thing you gotta watch for when the dearth like this is they'll start robbing pretty quick. So you gotta be very careful of that. All right, we're gonna shake them down and then just put them in this deep box for now. That's for a hold 'em. Just for to hold 'em. Gotta know when to hold 'em. Know when to fold 'em. Know when to walk away. Know when to run. Never count your money. Oh, get off me. Are you sitting at the table? Time enough for counting. And the dealing's done. Put my gloves on. I don't like getting stung. These might go to the honey house. Good frame of honey right there. It's a nice looking brood patch though too. Dang it. If I was to see the queen on here, I could stop shaking and just set her down in there and be done. That frame's all busted to heck. But it's got brood on it, so. This is an empty frame that I put in there, probably checkerboard in one end. Alright, I'm pretty sure the rest of these they're just honey. So I'm gonna go ahead and fill this back up, put a queen excluder on them, and then they'll be done. And they've only got about 3 frames for the brood to hatch out of. They got that one empty frame. This has got eggs and a little bit of cat brood. And this one's got the nice pattern on it. The rest of these already have honey, so I have to watch this one close. If we do get a flow, it wouldn't hurt to have another one on top of here after I get that queen excluder on there. Because they'll fill this, if we do get into a flow, they'll fill this one up before you realize what's going on. You can't check them that close. Alright, they're all down in there. Go down here and find me a queen excluder. Alright, we know the queen's down there, so we're going to cover her up. No, the queen's not up here. Now she can't get up there, so that brood will hatch out, and they have no choice but to fill it up with honey. And then we're going to go ahead and find another super to put back on here because they don't have much to go. Alright, so they'll come through that queen excluder for sure because there's brood above it. So I don't have to worry about them not coming through there. They'll come up through it, take care of that brood. There's some eggs and larvae up there. They'll take care of it. And once they start coming through it, then they'll keep coming through it and put honey in it. So we're ready for the next flow that we get. If we get one, hopefully we do. But we're ready to go. All right, so that's what we're gonna do. In the rest of these hives, I know I was in this one at 528, has newly mated queen, needs some time. I know these smaller colonies are okay. So we're gonna check and shake anything down below queen excluder and try to get set up to get some more honey from what I think will be another flow in June. So that's where we're at. That's what we're doing. I noticed we got I don't know if you can see it, I noticed we got a queen excluder down there on this one, so we'll check all the way down in this one, see if we got any honey. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and set all these up for the next impending flow, and then once that flow's over in June, we'll go ahead and start getting them ready for mite checking them and doing that kind of stuff and getting them ready for the next phase of beekeeping. But won't be no more honey. We used to get a little bit of a fall crop off goldenrod and aster. Now we hardly don't get anything, and what we do, we have to leave with the bees, or need to leave with the bees. But we'll feed too and start all that. So hopefully we get a little bit in June, and they'll have room to put it, and we'll go from there. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.